The new Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Chandrababu Naidu, and with his ministers. What is the first step that they do the morning after? Day after taking oath, Andhra Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu and with his family visiting the Tirupati temple, offering prayers, seeking blessings from Tirupati temple here. And you can see, of course, there is heightened security around him as well, but also reflective, perhaps he wants to ensure that it starts with an auspicious note. He has had a prison term to deal with in the past few months before he came back with a thumping majority in the state of Andhra Pradesh. But there will be a lot of responsibility on his shoulders, specifically when it comes to development of the state, about Amaravati, the focus that's becoming for the capital city. But the pilgrimage that he's taken now to Tirupati is in many ways the first before he takes any big decision as this. Abdul Bashir is joining me. Abdul, as we are running these visuals coming in from Tirumala, it is also reflective, isn't it, that he wants to ensure that he has all the blessings of the God with him this time when he starts his new tenure?
Absolutely. Today is the second day of Chandrababu Naidu's government. Yes. Yesterday he had taken oath. And today he's planned for the Tirumala Tirupati visit. Yesterday evening itself he left through the TTD through the Tirupati, and today early morning he had the darshan of Lord Venkateshwara. Now here after the darshan, the Chief Minister will return to Amaravati and he will go to the State Secretariat first time after he's taken charge. He's taken oath as a Chief Minister today at 4:41 p.m. is the time. It's said to be auspicious time where he will assume his office at the chambers in the first block, and he is set to sign several files promised in the election campaign, including the mega DSC, revocation of the Land Tilting Act, and increasing social pension to the beneficiaries of 4,000 per month. So also a skill census. If you remember, during an interview with Chief Chandrababu Naidu had revealed how skill census would be important for the state, and this is a unique exercise that Chandrababu Naidu is going to implement in the state of Andhra Pradesh. A skill census exercise file will also, and revival of Anna canteens will be taken today in the first day of him assuming office at 4:41 p.m.
And Tirumala also itself, Abdul, isn't it? Because that in itself is such an international, massive religious destination, tourist destination that also will perhaps become the focus. But focusing on Lord Venkateshwara's blessings here, Chandrababu Naidu, making that first visit. Tell us, what are we expecting with the NDA? Because we are also running these visuals, Abdul, of Prime Minister Narendra Modi hugging and meeting Chandrababu Naidu, who turned emotional, overwhelmed. Clearly, in many ways, specifically after that prison term in Jagan Mohan Reddy's government, this would be a huge celebration, but also a huge challenge for Chandrababu Naidu.
Well, absolutely. See, like you've mentioned that the first task that the Nara Chandrababu Naidu had taken was a visit to the world-famous temple of Tirumala, where, you have all the world devotees from worldwide visiting this temple. And this is a very important, auspicious, temple where all the politicians all over the world do visit here. So first thing that Nara Chandrababu Naidu had done is visiting the temple. And then, like you mentioned, from the day when he had left the assembly premises, giving a statement that he will get back only as a Chief Minister. So it was very personal, very important for him when he had a session in the assembly premises and he had left the assembly premises, giving a statement that he would get back only as a Chief Minister. And this time, it was not only gaining victory for the state, but also for the country. Now, your performance of the PDP had not only reflected that he had backed the state, but also a major crucial role in the NDA alliance with 16 MPs and the second highest in the NDA alliance. He is also set to play a crucial role. Yesterday, we have seen the visuals how Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Nara Chandrababu Naidu,
even today, Abdul, would it be correct to say that even at Tirumala, from the visuals that we are receiving, that there were hundreds of devotees also seen cheering for Chandrababu Naidu, because because in many ways there is a majority that he's got for the government. It's a public mandate he's got.
Political sentiment that we see, it is also a devotional sentiment that people of Andhra Pradesh had with the TDP, with the Tirumala. So here, not hundreds, I can say thousands of devotees have gathered here just to have a glimpse of Nara Chandrababu Naidu after he had taken charge as the Chief Minister. The whole family was here. People, waiting for hours together to just have a glimpse of Nara Chandrababu Naidu, who has, returned back to the Andhra Pradesh, the divided Andhra Pradesh state for the second term here after Jagannath Reddy. So we have seen that how people were eagerly waiting. There was a sentiment with the family. There was not only a political rivalry, but people had taken it personal. That is the reason you see the mandate. The mandate that had come out was only the TDP bagging 135 seats solo and 164.
And now the decisions. And the decisions for Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister with the mandate he's got to then also prove his tenure is a successful one. Well, that is democracy, whether in state or in the country. People decide their leader and then the expectation of performance. Thank you very much for now. Abdul Bashir will be tracking all the latest coming in from Andhra Pradesh.